right. So, this one dude decided to be like, Pokemon needs voice acting. And I'm like, dude, not a good idea. Because there's so many freaking issues and factors on this. So, the thing is that I agree with like at least 10% what he had to say. There's some things that do need to have like something in there. Yeah, he did need it. But the thing is that, but dude, I'm pretty sure when it comes to this, technically the anime would take from this. I mean, look what happened with Pikachu. Look what happened with Pikachu. Look what happened to Eevee. Yeah, especially in the later. They took the people who actually acted from the anime and put them in the damn freaking video game. Which means that for everyone who they cast in the video game, they most likely would be in the anime. So that's the messed up part where it's like you gotta do coordination. I mean, who wants to actually have one thing of anime and the people sound different? This is what you get. The people from the freaking video game. Then you watch the anime and they sound completely different. People will not like that, right? So that means that technically they Game Freak will have to team up with the Pokemon Corporation who makes the damn freaking anime so they can actually together coordinate. And it gets even worse where it's like then they can go back to old games, and that gets even worse for everyone in America because we have two people who voiced Ash. Two people who voiced so many people who voice different characters. Like, yeah, Brock got two voices, maybe even three. Misty got two voices, maybe three. It gets messed up where it's like, but everyone who likes nostalgia would love to actually get their original freaking cast members. But sadly, there's also people who actually watch the newer ones, which means that they actually heard the newer people. So that means that not only that, but for even English alone, you need two dubs on it. You see how messed up that is? And then the Pokemon saying their names is like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Do you need that? I don't need that. Snorlax. It's like the messed up part is like we already got to that messed up threshold too. Where it's like you all did good, but then soon as freaking Cartoon Network took over for Pokemon, the Pokemon sound horribly like crap. That has to be said. They sound like fucking crap. No offense. I mean, the ones that already been done sound like crap. The newer ones, cool, whatever. But the later ones, it was from all the way to freaking Hoenn, Johto, and Kento. They all sound different, and they all sound like crap. I'm sorry, but it's true. The only one that kind of actually works is Mewtwo, and even then, it's like, dude, there's a boy Mewtwo and a girl Mewtwo? What's up with that, dude? It's like, it gets messed up where it's like, yeah, we can't really have voice acting because there's a lot of conflict with English alone. Japan, I bet Japan actually has everyone. I bet they have everyone who actually did it, which I kind of doubt it, but still. Me, I'm cool with voice acting not being in Pokemon games. If you want that, then you're asking for more that you need, really. It's like, oh, but what about when Rose was doing his freaking thing? It's like, dude, I was paying attention to Rose. I don't need freaking voice acting. It would have been tops, but I was reading what he freaking damn was saying. And I heard, do, cow, cow, cow. It's like, it wasn't extremely silent. I think you just turned the freaking audio down, dude. Yeah, then when it comes to the freaking rival in Scarlet and Violet, well, she just freaking surprised me again. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like, whoa, what the fuck? There's a lot of freaking damn thing you got there. It's like, thank goodness, because she would be screaming in your ear. You have to freaking lower that freaking audio down. I mean, dude. It's like, you gotta think before you freaking say you want voice acting in Pokemon. You gotta think before you do that. As for his reasons, the fact that it'll be crunch time, it'll be kind of hard for them to get exactly everything correct. It's like, yeah, I understand that. And the second one was, what was the second one? Second one was is like people have their own thing. It's like, yeah, it's like, do you really want a book where you're getting read to, or would you actually create their own voices? You have your own idea of what they sound like. Would you like to actually just have that imposed on you and be like, this is what the person sounds like? It's like, dude, you want me to give you the worst part of how bad that can go? Sailor Moon season 1 and 2, the original one, perfect. Sailor Moon season 3, oh, what the fuck? Serena in season 1 and 2, Usagi, perfect. Season 3, horrible, messed up trash. What the hell happened to her voice? So the casting could be bad. Not to mention, well, the anime might be different from the freaking video game to the point where they love the anime's voice and not the video game one. And then now they have to make a brand new patch and bump the other one to the curb because everyone likes the one in the freaking anime. It's like, dude, but that's kind of sad considering, they did what they wanted to do. And then this is the reason why they have to have a uniformity. It's like whoever they hire, that's who they choose for both the video game and the anime. Which means that you're gonna have to do it quick. They have to do it quick. And it's like, I don't think they can do it quick because they still have, like, for instance, they have to wrap up the season. They have to wrap up the end of the other region. And you're trying to say, go, fast, go, go. And it's like, dude, but they're trying to wrap up the other season. That means that they have to wait until they actually get to the last episode. Then they can actually be like, okay, here's the voice acting, here's everything. It's kind of sad, really. Or you have to freaking divide the team who is doing animation and stuff. And that might even be worse, where it's like it delays even longer for the anime to end so the new region can start, which they already have issues not starting on time when the game is out. So you're just asking for too much, man. You're a spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. But I will say that some of them that actually aren't canon, that aren't like, main line, could have done it. Like, for instance, Coliseum could have been one that would have been kind of cool. Coliseum XDs. But again, the whole thing of where you make the voices, however they speak, that's what you believe, And it was like, oh, but Pokemon Masters, did they come out with them very, very quickly? I don't even see anyone from Scarlet and Violet. Do you? Yeah. So you talk about that crap, but the thing is that years pass by. Since years pass by, that means they can do whatever the fuck they want because you guys have a voice of what they have, and that's what they chose. They thought this is their voice that they should have, and not to mention, I think already the anime happened too. So, dude, you just can't freaking try to, be like, oh, Masters did it, and it's like Masters is not happening at the same time as the freaking video game. So they actually gave you time to actually figure out what the person's voice sounded like, even though for me, I'm like, I don't really care. I just read it. That's all. I just read it, go with the story, enjoy the Pokemon adventure. That's what I really care for. Sometimes I actually hear voices. Not in that sense. I'm talking about sometimes I actually read it and be like, this is what they sound like. Yeah. But other than that, I think you are just spoiled. Very, very spoiled. You spoiled brats. Get out my house.